Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to this special report. I'm glad you guys come in. We're going to talk about, or we're going to let you listen in on a special report regarding Dick Gregory as he breaks down a few things about Jesse Jackson, the M.L.K. killing, Ghandi, and Black Lives Matter, and maybe a couple of other things as well that you guys might find very informative. And you also can go back and do your research to do further study and find out some more on this information. I thought it was pretty a right time to go ahead and do that before things change and information gets screwed or skewed, I should say. So with that being said, man, this is the special report. Welcome. This is Dick Gregory.
Yes.
Hey, Baba Gregory, how you doing?
Hey, son, God bless. God bless.
Hey, Baba Gregory, how you doing?
Hey, son, God bless. What's going on?
Nothing much. I was just trying to check in with you, see how you was doing.
You been reading that shit on Jesse?
Oh, no, sir. Well, hold on.
You ain't seen nothing what they just did over the weekend?
What happened with Jesse?
They just released that Jesse was an operative. That means him and Hoover coordinated killing King.
Jesse Jackson? Wow.
Did you hear what I mean? How you do what you do and you don't know what's going on in the world?
There's so much stuff going on. It's just, it's crazy out here.
There's nothing going on like this. And then they also released something I had to tell Martin King yesterday before it came out because I've been knowing about it. When King went to the hospital, he wasn't dead. They smothered him to death, okay? All of that came out.
Check that out.
There ain't no accident. They bring that shit out a week before the Black Hawkers on Jesse and a week before the Civil Rights Museum opened up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what's happening? The family, the holiday was good?
Yes, well, I actually lost my grandfather died 28 days after my grandma passed. So I got to go back up to Michigan this weekend. I mean, he just died of a broken heart, I guess.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. How long they been married?
They were married for 42 years this year. They got married on the 10-day anniversary. They got married on November 22nd of all days.
Wow.
Yeah, but she was married to my biological grandfather for 20 years. He was a civil rights leader up in Saginaw. And he was killed on a job crazy, like a machine fell on him. And people was calling the house and saying that they was going to kill him or he had a funeral coming. But they called his oldest daughter, my auntie, they called her and called and said he was already dead. And then she called home and said, why nobody didn't pick me up from college? They said, Daddy's dead. And he was at the table eating. And he told my grandma not yet. And they, they killed him or something happened to him.
Wow.
But in the obituary, they say he was a leader of concerned blacks of Saginaw, Michigan, which was interesting in the white newspaper.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I was checking it on you because I heard the Black Lives Matter stuff, man. Like I heard your albino routine. It wasn't offensive at all. And I guess the leader of the Black Lives Matter situation in Atlanta.
Oh no, that's not the same one. That's a separate one he has. That's not the big one.
Okay, I knew that. I'm just glad that people tell me about it, and I was just concerned. I said, this guy kind of, I think he's an albino, right? The one that's not official. Is he albino?
Wait, ho. He's been arrested 3 times for impersonating a cop.
Oh, wow.
Police uniform on.
Mm-hmm.
The 3rd time he's arrested was impersonating the FBI agent. He can go in the mayor's office. That's a government agent, man.
Yes,
You're telling me with all this bullshit going on, this motherfucker handcuffed her. Have you seen that shit where he handcuffed the woman?
I haven't seen that part. Oh, wow, okay.
Huh?
No, I'll look into that. I just saw the part where he was trying to harass you or whatever.
No, the Black Lives, he has a separate organization that's his own. Mm-hmm. But he has carte blanche to the mayor's office, carte blanche to Congressman Lewis. So I'm fixing to eat them motherfuckers up alive. Hey, wait a minute now. Because I'm going to send mine, I'm putting on the internet to the FBI, to the CIA, and to the Atlanta police, and to the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
What is this about when y'all talking about security, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, no, it's weird, man.
I'm just glad you're around, man, to see how, like you said, it's playtime.
I can't hear you.
I'm glad you're around to see all this, because playtime is over, like you said. It's a damn joke, man. This is just a farce. Because what do you think about that black preacher line that Mark Burns had?
The what?
The Donald Trump supporter, the black preacher who wasn't a preacher.
Oh, well, they ain't no more. He ain't doing no more than Al Sharpton. You niggas like them if they Democrats, but they're not, then fuck them. The motherfuckers is all the goddamn same.
Mm-hmm.
But to you motherfuckers, them jackleg preachers been doing it for fucking years. You forgot the preacher shot at King at the National Baptist Convention?
In Kansas City? Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know, so this shit ain't just started. These niggas been like that.
Mm.
You know, so that's the whole thing. They'll lick Hillary's ass,
mm-hmm.
whatever the fuck she do. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't nothing but that's the church, and then you got that other side of the church that black folks couldn't survive without it.
Mm.
So that's all that shit is. So y'all didn't get none of that rain and stuff, did you?
No, we didn't get none of that rain. We had pretty sunny weather for the most part.
Yeah. So you still in Memphis?
Yes, sir. I was in Kansas City for about a week, and that was interesting. I didn't get a chance to go to the caves, but I found out about Bernard Powell, the brother who got killed.
Yeah.
And I talked to his sister. You knew him well, from my understanding. You knew Bernard Powell.
Yeah.
It was amazing to learn about him, and also I was looking at some other stuff. And I also want to ask you too about the Colin Kaepernick cat, the 49ers play, the guy who sat down doing the national anthem, the football player.
Well, let me just tell you something. That ain't no more bullshit, man.
Mm.
Look, first, the mayor of Chicago, what's his name?
Bailey, or like the current one, and Rahm Emanuel.
Rahm Emanuel. Yeah, okay. His brother is the most powerful motherfucker in Hollywood. Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's who handles that nigga. That nigga can't do nothing without that motherfucker saying doing it. All that ain't nothing but a trick, man.
Oh, wow.
Nothing but how he been wearing them socks all that time, ain't nobody said nothing about it till the other day.
Mm.
Okay? You hear me?
I hear you.
And so Emmanuel, that's why he got such a good contract. And all that shit ain't nothing but trickery.
Yeah.
And so Emmanuel also handles the owners.
Mm.
Okay? So all that shit's put together. All of it.
And that's his brother. I know that TV show on HBO, Entourage, was based on his brother being a super agent.
Yeah.
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 Okay. I mean, I was actually, you a movie guy. I know you're working on some interesting movies. I talked to your wife recently because she said you're getting a lot of phone calls. Like you're getting like 30 or 40 phone calls a day.
Yeah.
Because that interview you did with me, it went viral. It was crazy, and it was out there, man. It was really out there. People was really eating it up, and so she was like, she getting like 40 calls a day. I mean, people dig. I mean, you hit it on the pulse right now. And I want to talk to you also about this Nat Turner movie and Nate Parker, that situation. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, I don't know that much about it. I've been so busy doing other stuff. I've been hearing people talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But they said that motherfucker done took off, huh?
Well, it's supposed to come out on October the 7th. But what they doing now?
He's not the one they busted on some crime he did when he was in college, is it?
Yeah, he had allegedly raped a white girl, but he was acquitted. He was acquitted, but his friend who wrote the movie, he had to they were going to do a second trial, but it never came through. And the girl committed suicide in 2012. Now, the incident supposedly happened in 1999 when he was a wrestler at Penn State, but he went to court, a trial, I think, in 2001, and he was acquitted. Don't mean he didn't do anything, but he was acquitted. But folks are complaining because why are they bringing up the charges now? Because he's been doing movies for over 10 years. He's been doing TV shows and stuff. Is it really about him or is it about Nat Turner?
Yeah, well, the white folks do any motherfucking thing they want to do.
Mhm.
Shit, are you serious? Whatever the fuck they want to do. And ain't nothing a nigga gonna do about it. I just did a show yesterday, and I said, I'm surprised you black folks, especially the church, the billions of black folks on this planet, and not one of them can make a saint. Only a white boy can make a saint, and we tolerate that shit.
Mm.
Mother Teresa, ain't a nigga on the planet can make another nigga a saint. Ain't that a bitch?
Mm.
You hear what I just said?
Yes, sir.
Out of all the billions of niggas on the planet, only a white boy can make you a saint. Ain't that a bitch?
It's crazy.
Huh?
That's insane. That's insanity.
So I said to Leo last night, if we could have one more baby, I'd name that motherfucker St. Gregory. It'd be one nigga. Sainted by a nigga and is a nigga, okay?
Yes, sir.
I mean, when you stop and think about that shit, man, the fucking Muslims put together and make Elijah Muhammad a saint. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that shit. But they didn't even think about it. They sitting there turning on TV looking at that bitch.
Mm.
You know, so that's how it goes. And you saw what the president's not sending his girl at Harvard this year, right?
Yeah, I know about that for several months. He already know what's going down this year.
So that means the chaos. And so that's what that shit's about.
I was telling people that. Yeah, I was telling folks that black folks don't believe. He's he's just doing it. Nah, he's doing it for a reason. He knows what's up.
Wait. You sound like a nigga on welfare complaining cause a motherfucker ain't bought a Rolls Royce. You privileged to certain things. Everybody else ain't privileged to shit. So what the fuck you hollering about? If you got a Rolls Royce, you hang out with Rolls Royce people. If you got a used Chevy, you hang out with used Chevy people. And when that motherfucker is crazy enough to think his used Chevy equals your Rolls Royce, then he's a motherfucking fool. When y'all gonna wake up, man? Huh?
Yes, sir.
When you gonna wake up? All the information I tell y'all all the time, my mother was alive, that bitch would call the police on me, okay?
Yes, sir.
So what the fuck y'all talking about? Have you heard a nigga complain about these college niggas, PhDs complain about, can't a nigga make a motherfucking saint, huh?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you complaining about yourself too? Or just gonna pick some niggas out here that ain't got nothing but got to work all the goddamn time and they ain't got time to be thinking about other shit, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's what this is about, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you a billionaire and your brother's on welfare, why are you going to compare yourself with him? That means there's something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't never compared myself with a motherfucker around here with all the information I got.
Yes, sir.
So that's what that shit's about, man. And so now, when they having the funeral?
My grandfather, he's gonna be buried on Monday. The funeral's on Monday.
This coming Monday.
Yeah, he was actually from India, but he was like a very much beloved educator.
You mean India as in Calcutta?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he really hip, man.
Yeah, I mean, he married my grandma. She was a widow with 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? She was in the early 40s, and he took her over to India. He had to get permission from his father. He took her over to India, and it was after the 10th day that his father spoke to my grandmother. He said, so you're a Mexican? So he never met an African American. He thought she was Mexican. He said, no, I'm black, you know, and, he took her around the world. He was proud of her and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it's like every time I talk to people up in Saginaw, Michigan, he touched so many people. Like, he loved living and being with black people. Like, he lived on the black part of town.
One thing, you know that, what's his name, Ghandi. You know Ghandi wasn't born in India. You know that, huh?
I didn't know that.
He was born in South Africa. In 1904, Ghandi led a motherfucking army, man.
Yeah, I knew he was a lawyer in South Africa. Yes, I knew, but I didn't know he was, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and he was a pedophile.
Yeah, I heard about that. I read about that recently, which is interesting.
Yeah, and so that nigga, do you know it ain't but 2 dark-complected Indians in the history of India that ever they permitted to go to med school?
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's what that shit's about, man. So what's the rest of your day like?
Well, I'm about to do an event. I'm a part of the College of Woodson Solo Association. So we have Founders Day today, so they're going to be doing something at the church. And actually going to be some Memphis Invaders there. I'm gonna ask him about the Jesse Jackson thing, because they were supposed to be to the hotel, and Jesse told him to check out.
Ask them. You got to pull it out and read it. You don't qualify to ask them till you see what they're saying.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna do that. I got my computer open right now. Yes, sir.
Yeah, when you see that shit, man. Well, pull it up and then call me back in an hour. I'll be off the show.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
We can discuss what you're looking at.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, babe.
All right. Thanks, Bobby.